Greetings and welcome to another Obby Live. Now, I don't get many chances to say I got that right, so when those rare occasions come along, I like to jump upon them. So tonight I'm going to revisit a video I did back at the end of last year, I believe it was, when beginning of this year, Derek Draper, husband of Kate Garraway, passed away in a very public way. I think the first thing she did was put a post up on Instagram. How many people do that when they just lose a member of family? Of course, the only reason I would ever make a video on the subject of a person's, passing away, making predictions about funerals, it's obviously highly insensitive thing to do, and I wouldn't do it if I thought for 1 second that what we read about Derek Draper and Kate Garraway was remotely true. I'll start the stream by saying hello to AJ and Jeff Gashead, who are in the live chat at the minute. If anyone else wants to pop in and say hello, it's always great to see you out there. In fact, on that note, I'm going to put a tweet out just to let people over on Twitter know that we are live. Yeah, sharing on social media is a great way of helping other people find this stream. So the main topic of tonight's video is, of course, Derek Draper. Apparently, there's a TV special coming out. My exact prediction was that we would see a TV special in which Dr. Hilary Jones would feature. I was quite specific about that prediction. So the TV special isn't on until this coming Tuesday. So until we see the actual documentary, I don't know if I could sit through it. Maybe we'll put it on and review it in fast forward or something, if we can find a way of putting it on the stream without the copyright taking it down. By the way, AJ says she thought I streamed on a Sunday. Yeah, that was generally that was for a very long time my main evening. Yes, I used to schedule Sunday night live streams, and then I started doing midweek ones, and now, just kind of because my schedule's changed a bit, I've dropped the Sundays and are doing them going back to Thursdays, which I did also. But yeah, generally I try and schedule any live streams I do at least 5 hours beforehand. So, but yeah, generally on a Thursday at the moment you can catch me. I will maybe try and get back to doing Sunday evenings as well. They're generally a lot longer. This stream will just probably go on about 30 to 40 minutes. Nathan mentions, what is the TV that I speak of? Could actually come a time soon where we no longer talk about TVs. Perhaps the idea of old-fashioned programming could become a thing of the past as it's things become online. Who knows? But yeah, as little contact you can have with the TV as possible is always good. Right, regarding Derek Draper, yeah, my exact prediction, I'd have to go back to my own channel actually and find the video I'm referring to. I believe it was called something like Funeral Predictions. Let me see. Oh yeah, let me know. Give us a bit of feedback on this. I've got an outline now for my... does that look any better? Does that make much difference? Tidy up the screen a little bit. I don't know, let me know if that is an improvement. Right, where's this video? Yeah, I've done quite a few on Derek Draper and Kate Garraway. To the point, here it was. Negative Dignity was the actual stream was called. And these are the overall predictions I think I ended up making. One of which being a TV special featuring Dr. Shillery, and which is of course Hilary Jones. I think someone humorously referred to Hillary as Shillery, and I thought, yeah, that's perfect actually. I said cameras at the funeral. Well, I do think in this TV documentary that's coming up this coming Tuesday, I do think we will see those exact things. Yeah, there will be footage of the guy's funeral, no doubt. Right, if you're not familiar with Derek Draper, here in the United Kingdom, Breakfast TV is hosted by Kate Garraway, this woman in the bright pink top. She wears the same sort of, I'm sure we saw, what was that lady's name? Another person that's come up on my channel once or twice. And that is, I can't find her now. The obnoxious one who's kind of really off with people. This one. Kate, oh no, very similar colour top anyway. Yeah, they remind me very much of the same person, feuding as they were. Yeah, high-profile breakfast TV host Kate Garraway has sold every minute of Derek Draper's illness to the press. Derek Draper apparently was someone to do with, I think he used to work in politics. So you've got a mixture of a politician and a newsreader, which I think I would always say never trust a politician, never trust a newsreader, and possibly never trust a policeman. But they sold every second of this guy's illness to the media. This has got to be the, I think probably about the 4th TV special they've done on this guy. And the only reason it gets such heavy exposure is because he's got, they're desperately trying to put in people's head the idea that they can get COVID, long COVID, rebrand him. What, you know, a few years prior, if this had happened to the guy, they probably would have said he'd had an aneurysm or he'd had a stroke or a heart, you know, who knows. They would have given another reason for him being bedridden. But now, because it was 2021 it happened, and they, you know, they went to their local friendly doctor, Shillery Jones, and he told them, as we saw in the pre-show, I'll probably crop it off the final version, but in the pre-show we watched the video Derek Draper Actor Switch, where I suggested it was a different person playing the role of Derek Draper. So AJ says I can't remember the story. Fair enough. It's everywhere. If you're not connected to TV, then you're fortunate. Then you've managed to escape this sort of rubbish. I'm not sure how I come across it. Usually on Twitter, I think, or on the latest headlines. I'm not sure. Kate and Derek's plight always seems to get forced into my consciousness one way or another. Kind of like that big deal. Yeah, he contracted COVID in March 2020 and suffered multiple organ failure at the time, spending 13 months in hospital. Now, multiple organ failure can be caused by severe dehydration. I'm sure there's plenty of other causes for it. And they just decided that multiple organ failure, well, we're just going to call that COVID, of course. What other reason would anyone have for being in hospital? Anyway, the 56-year-old, I think this is Kate Garraway they're referring to, became the... Oh, no, sorry, that is Derek. Became the longest suffering patient and sadly died in January this year, with Kate Garraway holding his hand throughout the last long hours. What's the betting they had a camera crew there while he passed away? Wouldn't surprise me in the least. The Good Morning presenter is set to release a new ITV documentary on Derek's final year. It will show how he returned to hospital in mid-December. Believe me, hospitals won't let you film in their wards, so you can't seriously think that we're going to see Derek in hospital, do you? When he suffered a heart attack and sadly was never well enough to leave. And Derek is set to share his story in his own words with a clip of the show set to air on the 26th of March, already released. We will, of course, have a look at that clip in just a second. I would have thought there would be a link to it somewhere. Come on, where's the video? Yeah, I have seen a promotion. Let me see. Greetings to Flurf Daddy Ray. Thanks for being in the live chat. And Nathan Oakley, I see he's with us as well. Great to see you all. Thanks, of course, to you both, Nathan and Flurf Daddy, otherwise known as Adam, for coming on the stream last week. It was great to speak to you both. I probably will do another open lines in the next couple of weeks, which you and anyone else would be welcome to chip into if you want. Let's see, where is it? What was it called? I think it was called Derek's Story. Yeah, if I do an open lines, I'm not sure if we'll... Right, trailer. We'll find it in a minute. I'm sure I watched it somewhere. Nope, that's not it. Everything you need to know about Derek's story. Surely they'll give us a video. If they've released a clip. Here we go. Okay, this isn't a clip, sorry. This is just a news story in a YouTube video, as it were. AJ says, got rid of your TV in 2011. Well done. I do remember, I went a few years without a TV, and this was kind of before I even was on the internet, so I had a real disconnect from the... I'll tell you when it happened, exactly the time of 9/11, because I remember a couple of people texting me saying, oh, on the 11th of September 2001 it must have been, and I'd not had a TV for about 5 months, and I never saw the 9/11 attack until I think it must have been like a New Year special or something. I got round to buying a new TV, and I managed to actually see the attack, but yeah, I didn't ever actually watch that. I remember a friend of mine telling me, oh, it looked like a movie, or it looked like a... Yeah, it didn't sound too convinced. In the same way, this isn't a clip, by the way, this isn't a promo. In the same way, I'm very unconvinced. When I watch Kate Garraway with her dying husband and realise, you know, Derek Draper wanted to make another documentary. Of course he did. You know, terminally ill people are always creating TV documentaries. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, Floaf Daddy says, you didn't miss much by getting rid of your TV. It's, yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I never watched TV or I didn't have a license, but, yeah, I would love to be in that, you know, I would miss it. I'd like to think I could live without it. Although where would I get such, you know, wouldn't be able to watch next week's, Derek documentary and see if I was correct about Dr. Shillery. Right, I'm still lacking, not able to find the public clip that they've released. Who knows? I'm not necessarily going to bore you all with all this, all these news articles and read every word to you. They're out there. This is a short stream, so I'm surprised they haven't got... I would like to know where I've watched the video earlier. It might even have been on YouTube, I guess. Give us a minute. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, there's been another story as well. Obviously, I've done quite a lot of coverage of the royals in the past. My opinion on how legitimate these people are, and I did see quite a big. I saw some interesting claims being made on YouTube earlier this week about Kate Middleton. So that is another subject we are going to touch on just before we stream. But yeah, in a way, I kind of want to say, my opportunity to, not to say I told you so, because no one necessarily disagreed with me that we would see a TV documentary, but but yeah, I am gonna see if I got my prediction right about Derek Draper's funeral when it is on Tuesday. I don't know if I could sit through it to watch. Sit through all that rubbish just to see if Hillary Jones is on there. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it like I said, we'll do it on next week's live stream, which would either be, probably will be next Thursday, I guess. That has been my schedule of late. Right, what are we looking for? I am after... Yeah, I'm looking to see whether I can find a preview of Kate Garraway's new program. Maybe not. Unless it was on Twitter, of course. Goodness knows. Okay, so... Yeah, will you be tuning in Tuesday? I'm not going to recommend anyone sit through such a terrible program. But yeah, that's it for Derek. So the next subject, the final subject for tonight's stream is, I came across this. Now, I've done videos about Kate Garraway. Gosh, this is difficult to read. The actual headline is, hang on, let me change it's extremely unhealthy. Justin Welby issues a warning over the spread of Kate Middleton conspiracy theories. What do you think these are? The Archbishop of Canterbury has joined a growing chorus of voices urging for more privacy for the Princess of Wales as she continues to recover. Justin Welby branded conspiracy theories surrounding Kate during her absence from the public eye old-fashioned village gossip. Do you know what? I'm not sure if you've come across what the actual claim is, and that is that she's no longer with us, basically. It could be another funeral for which I get to predict what we're going to see. For that one, it would definitely be a horse-drawn cart, but I'm not going to go to bat with any of the claims I did see made about Kate Middleton, that she, apparently we are obsessed with conspiracy, and we have little sense of the humanity of those who are caught in the glare of the news, people such as Kate Garraway. So you could say I'm showing little humanity when I called this out as staged for the camera nonsense. But that's one take on it. Mine is they're all a bunch of fakes. Apparently at the funeral, in the documentary, we're going to see Elton John. Sorry, I'm jumping from one subject to another. But, anyway, he added, it's a web that has made these conspiracy theorists for all kind of people run riot. It's extremely unhealthy. Meaning, for example, I could decide tomorrow I'm just going to make up the fact that, let's say, when Kate Middleton presented her baby to the audience, she was presenting them a doll. It wasn't a real baby that they were showing. And it's extremely unhealthy. Why would I ever want to do such a thing? Old-fashioned village gossip that can now go round the world in seconds. We have to turn away from that. Gossiping in that way is wrong. Okay, but out of the princess's affairs, yeah, the claim I came across was that let me yeah, there was a video I saw about it where they showed some pictures of Kate and she looked completely different. Let me see if I can find that before we go any further. It was images of Kate in public with William, but yeah, she looked completely different. I'm not sure what article it was in. Let's see if we put a date next to it. Kate Middleton, what are we now, March? Yeah, I would maybe have to find the video, so where it showed pictures of her, but it was, yeah, they looked extremely different. Now this picture kept coming up a lot, and hang on, not the best image, but yeah, this is an image I would say is incredibly, sorry, not able to zoom in on it. This one of her with the kids, yeah, blatantly photoshopped, I would say. But I'm not sure if that is what that particular article is about. Who knows? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, we are going to be bringing the stream to a close in the next 5 minutes. But before we do, I would like to just find that video. And I'll also have a quick look at the live chat before we get on. Mudlark, great to see you in the chat. Sorry you're late. No problem, Mudlark. You've got about 5 minutes left, I think. So, I'm trying to find, a video I watched. I can't even remember the name of the channel. I think I've got it. Let's see. No, perhaps not. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how long it would take me. I've got to go through my history to see who made the actual video. But it did make for interesting watching. Right. Flurf says I had to ask my girlfriend who Kate was, and she told me. I said, oh, maybe I should be happy for xenophobic ignorance. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, over here we hear about these people, depending on how in touch you are with mainstream media, we hear about these people constantly. It's hard not to know who they are in the United Kingdom, but you kind of forget that, I mean, members of, say, isn't there like a German royal family? Or not German, yeah, royal families in Europe I know very little about. I know that some, there are plenty of other royalties, as it were, in the world, and I, to be honest, wouldn't know the name of any of their members, probably. So I'm not surprised that people from other countries don't actually don't always know. Well, I'm glad we educated you then, Flurf Daddy. Kate Middleton is the wife of Prince William. Sorry if we hadn't already gone into that. Who is son of Charles, who's now king. Right, Mudlark's going to watch the whole live stream from the beginning tomorrow. Okay, I do crop off the first bit of it. But I'm pretty sure you've probably seen the video I did about Derek Draper actor switch. That was in the pre-show. I will put a link to it in the description if anyone is watching this after we've live streamed. Right, where was it? It would of course be in my liked videos. I'm not sure. I can't expect you guys to sit and wait for me to find a video I watched a few days back, but let's see. Unless I can do it quickly. Right. No, it's probably... Yeah, it's probably too far back. It was a good one though. I would like to be able to... Oh, here we go. I found it. Direct Action. I didn't actually know I was subscribed to this channel. I'm glad I found this. I will put a link in both the description and the live chat. And yeah, recommend people give it a look. Now, I've not been able to... Obviously, I didn't do a huge amount, you know, I should have done more research on this, and I should have found the actual video that he brings up, but I do totally agree, it isn't Kate Middleton. Oh, here it is, this is the one. Yeah, that to me, I would agree, looks absolutely nothing like. Now, obviously, I can't see the context of this article, so I can only assume that they're telling us this is supposed to be Kate Middleton. Oh, that didn't work. Hang on. Right. Yeah, we will be bringing this stream to a close in a few minutes. Maybe, I'd be, yeah, curious to hear... Okay, as far as my opinion goes on whether Kate Middleton is still with us or not, is they'll write her out the script when they're good and ready. I don't think the actual, the genuine time of death of any one person makes any difference to the story we get to hear about Kate and William. On that day, if that is actually meant to be Kate, you'll have to watch the video and check it out for yourself, see where the article came from. He also shows her in a car, the side of her head, and he finds another image, like almost where they've used the same image twice. And I would kind of say he's not far off the mark on that. If you look at this side profile of Kate Middleton's head, yeah, it's as good as identical to what we see next to William in this car. So I would say he's definitely on to something, but it's just maybe they've changed the actor that comes in and dresses up as Kate Middleton. I'm sure there's plenty of them. I think he does say himself, actually, it's more than likely a double. Jeff says the Bidens have an amazing backstory, including something. And AJ says, did Kate Middleton accidentally get the poisoned stuff instead of the saline? Possibly. Yeah, was Kate ever, did she ever publicly show herself getting a pin stuck in her arm? I wouldn't doubt a lot of high profile people did get in front of a camera. I've not seen any of the royals doing it, however. I even made a video once about when, I know obviously Kate Middleton and Prince Harry, two totally different people, supposedly. Well, fictionally at the very least. And but yeah, at one point, I think both Harry and William came out and said stuff along the lines of, I think the press might be blowing it a little bit out of proportion, which of course they were. Well, I don't know if blowing things out of proportion, but yeah, it was called Prince Harry Truther or something or other. I'm not sure. I'd have to find the vid. Okay, I think we've been... we'll start bringing this stream to a close now, but not before saying some thanks and appreciation to Flurf Daddy, Ray Lives, AJ, Jeff Gashead, Mudlark, Nathan, AJ, and if I've missed anyone, yeah, you've still got a chance to comment in the live chat. Yeah, I'll start putting the music on now. I was going to show you a video. I think it was called Prince Harry is a Truther or something. I'll try and find it just in these last couple of seconds. Although I do also want to just say my thanks and appreciation to a few other names who have shown support in the past. Yeah, there's links in the description of tonight's video for where you can find your way of getting your name on this list if you ever wanted to be on my Hall of Thanks list. Yeah, check out the links in the description. Right, where are we? I hope I'm not blasting myself out with the audio, by the way. Apologies if I am. Yeah, take care, Mudlark. Thanks for joining us. How long have we got? A minute until the music plays down. I'll see if I can find that video I'm on about. I don't think I will now, but you never know. It was a really... well, it wasn't that early, actually. I don't know. I think I'll run out of time probably before I find it. Let's see. Oh, the music can skip round. I can find it, I'm sure I can. It was Harry is a COVID truther now, or something like that. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, I'll bring up my display. Last time I'm going to bring this display up. Just want to show you this video, and I will of course put a link to it in the description. I'm not sure how I even got onto this, but it was something to do with, there we go, Prince Harry becomes a BS19 truther. And it was some stuff he came out with in the press talking about how BS19 was basically a load of BS. Which isn't surprising, of course. Yeah, I'll put a link to that. If you're wondering what to do now the stream's finished, you could always check out this video I'm going to put a link to. And also, before we finish this evening, if you want to hit the thumbs up button, that is always massively appreciated. Subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and sharing on social media are also hugely appreciated. Right, the music's played round, so I've got 1 more minute left of background audio and then the stream will be finishing. So yeah, my thanks and appreciation to everyone who's tuned in, particularly those in the live chat, and thanks for taking the time to listen to my presentation. Thanks of course to our loving Father God for blessing us with this, with just the ability to do a stream. I will be back, if not before, next Thursday. Maybe I'll be back Sunday, maybe Tuesday, to do a watch along with Derek Draper. We'll see how we get on Tuesday, but yeah, I might do a watch along with that to see if Shillery turns up. Okay, take care, have a great weekend. Observe the Sabbath day. Over and out. Good night.